prize. What's happening? What's happening? Hey, hey, it's boy Lil John. Lil John. Pick your meat, click. What's up, Phony? What's happening? What's up, Sean Paul? What's happening? Hey, now ladies and gentlemen, it's about that time now. About that time. Turn this thing on out. Now let me see everybody do this. Hey, let's go. Snap your fingers, but do you still? You can do it all by yourself. Let me see you do it. Let me see you do it. Hey, snap your fingers, but do you still? You can do it all by yourself. Let me see you do it.
Just across the Hudson from downtown Manhattan, we welcome you inside MetLife Stadium, East Rutherford, New Jersey. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Arizona Cardinals and the New York Jets. Mike Tirico with my partner Greg Olson, the veteran Nick Folk to get this one started. Off we go from MetLife Stadium. Across the 20, they'll mark them down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. We're set, gonna open with a pass. A throw on the move is caught. That keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a 1st down after a gain of 7. They'll run. It's Amari DiMercato. And he ran right through one tackle, fighting forward. Good gain on the ground of about 7.
47-yard line. It's a gain of 8.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 2. From the gun, it's Murray. Back to the right side. Caught by McBride. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. It is a big gain for Arizona. 31 yards. 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, Murray. He'll look middle and finds McBride, his tight end. He's taken down just shy of the 10. How about 4 catches on this drive alone? Time to change the defense. This one gets him another 1st down. And he's in. What a drive. Amari DiMercato. Touchdown, Cardinals. Chad Ryland now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Cardinals will take a 7-0 lead. Here's Ryland now. After the TD, he'll send this one away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That's to the running back, Brees Hall. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with...
That is intercepted. That's the safety, Buda Baker. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again.
Flushed to his right. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete.
You just can't defend a pass much better than that, Mike. And the way they teach these defenders is attack the receiver's hand with your hands. That's the catch point that you want to disrupt, and makes a really nice play on the ball, and he's able to knock it out of bounds.
On the run to the right. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Early big play here. They're going to go for it on 4th down.
Come on.
They'll try and throw for it with Murray. That's taken in. And he's going to have the Cardinals first down. Big letdown defensively. They allow him to convert on 4th and long. Now it's Murray. He'll set up the screen to DeMercado. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. Great timing to call the screen. It's a gain of 17 and a first down.
It's a gain of 17 yards. First down, Cardinals.
So after one, the Cardinals have the early edge in this one. More from MetLife Stadium after this. Second quarter starts. Cardinals in possession of the football as they've got it with 1st and 10. Out of the gun, it's Murray. He's going to tuck it and go. And he'll be forced out of bounds just a couple of yards short of a first down. That's a pickup of 8. Now it's 2nd and 1.
Brings up 2nd and a yard.
They'll run. It's DeMercado. And he'll fight forward. Doesn't get a hold up, but he got what he needed. It is 1st and goal coming up.
Another Cardinals first down.
Now, Murray on the bootleg. That is caught, and he's in. Trey McBride. Touchdown, Arizona.
Chad Ryland for the extra point.
Ryland's kick here is good. And the Cardinals move out on top, 14-0. Here's Ryland now. After the TD, he'll send this one away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Damn, I miss you, Chester. Sending love from my face compressor. Ground control with a soul like Bowie, and I'll chop you up if I'm under pressure.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. And this is too far out in front. That one's incomplete. John Mechie was the intended target. And that will lead to a 2nd down.
Liking 18. Come on, set.
the gun. He'll throw. That's caught. It's the tight end, Mason Taylor. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. Taking advantage of that running ability. Gain of 17 and a first down.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
He'll drop to throw. This one caught by Mechie. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6 at the Cardinals' 44-yard line.
Back to the air one more time. That's thrown right side, but incomplete. And by Mitchell, the intended target. Third down coming up.
They do a really nice job defensively there, Mike, of not giving him a clear running lane once he broke the pocket. So now he's trying to test his luck, extend this play as a passer, but to no avail.
He's got his man complete to Johnson. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a first down.
First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Trap 60, trap 60. Cup 19, cup 19, Tiger, 19, Tiger. Ready.
Now, Taylor. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up second down.
And their offensive struggles just continue to show up time after time here in this first half. It's going to be hard to sustain drives when you continue to put themselves in holes on these early downs like they did here.
They'll set up the screen to Hall, and he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up third and 5.
Here now, third and 5.
Here we go, here we go. 60 Bison, 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Lion. Buffalo 18. Let go.
To throw is Taylor. It is brought in the end zone. And 9, Mitchell. Touchdown, New York.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back, even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan. Everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1. What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
Now return coming from the 7. They'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop.
At their own 21-yard line.
This drive starts at the 21. It's first and 10. Working from the shotgun, it's Murray. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down. From the shotgun, it's Murray. He'll look for and find DeMercado out of the backfield. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line. He'll throw on first down with Murray. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Rolling right. Off he goes. And a nice gain there. He's out of bounds, and that will bring up third down.
That's a smart play. Second down, don't force it if it's not there. He's able to tuck it pick up some extra yards, and set up a more manageable third down.
He's got his man. Complete to Wilson. Arizona will take its first timeout. Clock will stop. As the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in this second quarter. First down throw for Murray. That one is complete to McBride. And they'll take this down inside the 35. On first down, Murray. And unable to connect there. It's incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make third down manageable and take your chances picking up a key third down?
To throw again is Murray. Oh, what a throw. Swinging it across his body and complete. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. The first 2 drives yielded touchdowns. Now they can make it 3-4-3. It is first and goal. That's to the end zone, but they cannot connect. It's incomplete. Here now, second down and goal. Throwing again is Murray. And he'll take it on in. Touchdown, Cardinals.
You know, we spent so much time talking about the heroics of a game-winning drive to end the fourth quarter in 2-minute mode. Now let's talk about a 2-minute mode, Mike, at the end of the first half. It might not be in walk-off fashion, but I'll tell you what, executing that here, going into halftime, changes this entire game.
Clock showing 5 seconds remaining in this half as the kick's away. To return, it's Isaiah Davis. And that's well done by the kicking team. He's only able to make it past the 15-yard line.
Here we go.
Taylor. And that is incomplete. One final chance does not work out. Time has expired. The first half has come to an end. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. They'll run here. It's Breece Hall. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
Faster.
It's a gain of 11. That's good for a Jets first down.
Ready.
On first down, they go right back to Hall. And let's give him about 4 on that one. Team Davis Gaither there to make the stop. From just across the midfield stripe, here's second down. They'll go again with Hall. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. A gain there of 10 yards. And the Jets have a first down.
Finding yourself down here, multiple scores in the second half. The defense is going to give you some friendly run looks. So don't be afraid to mix it in there. But if you're going to find yourself coming back from this deficit, you're going to have to do it primarily through the air with just a little bit of mix of the run.
And that ball out of reach toward the sideline. It'll be an incompletion.
And as the game goes on, these are the throws they got to find a way to connect with, those chunk plays. I like the idea of pushing it downfield, but the next time they get an opportunity, they've got to find a way to connect.
2nd and 10.
Get it. Let's go.
Throwing, Taylor. That's over the middle and intercepted. And the Cardinals are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line.
Well, Mike, I think it's pretty clear what the message was by this head coach at halftime. He said, listen, guys, we're behind. We're trailing. We're going to come out early in this second half and be aggressive from the get-go and cut into this deficit. But oftentimes, reckless decision-making, over-aggressive play calling leads to turnovers. Now, this defense finds themselves heading back out onto the field a little earlier than expected, but they need to hold serve and keep this score right where it is.
So, a big one there to start the drive. 36 yards.
First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
On first and 10, Murray. Off-balance throw. It's complete. And they're going to be set up now as he's brought down at the 5-yard line. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down.
Well, they certainly aren't wasting any time marching down the field. I mean, you only need one hand to count how many plays they've run, and yet they find themselves first and goal inside the low red zone.
Here's a run. Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's second and goal.
It's a loss of 1. Brings up second and goal at the Jets' 6-yard line.
From the gun, it's Murray. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw when the pass is incomplete.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
To the goal line and in. Marvin Harrison Jr. Touchdown, Arizona. Greg, nothing changed.
I've been dealing, shedding skin till I make my way up. I'm out here stepping, repping, flow electric, time for the wake up. Got rid of them leeches, weakness, ain't no breaching. God is beside us, still ride with a in the fleece. I'ma up my piece if you're trying to divide us. Still count my blessings, lessons, by confessions, go to the higher. These they come from the cause, we different in breed, could never deny us. I'm removing the scales from my eyes, I see through the lies, they pop. Piper, warfare with spiritual forces, fighting the demons, really for lifers. Karma, with your energy harness. If I'm back in the corner, I might get the clicking until I just feel a nirvana. I see blood in the water, homies are gone, he couldn't see the piranhas. Got it hot as Nevada, I'm from the bottom, no treacherous timing. They'll pop your melon in front of those seeds over that beef and broccoli. He poked his chest, now he can't breathe over that ego popping. I put that glass on my wrist and went window shopping. Gotta sow your seeds, they wouldn't believe on all of the fruits that blossom. Got the enemy toppled, I got the energy turning like 20 more notches. I've been trusting the process, no other option really is bigger than me. Got infinity stones inside of me deep, and I let the chakras speak. I will not retreat, you can never compete, your flesh is way too weak. I've been dealing, shedding skin till I make my way up. I'm out here stepping, repping, flow electric, time for the wake up. Got rid of them leeches, weakness, ain't no breaching. God is beside us, still ride with a in the fleece. I'ma up my piece if you're trying to divide us. Still count my blessings, lessons, by confessions, go to the higher. These they come from the cause, we different in breed, could never deny us. I'm removing the scales from my eyes, I see through the lies, they pop. Piper.
Boy, it's a picture-perfect afternoon here in the Dallas-Fort Worth area. The roof is open, and it is time for football at AT&T Stadium in Arlington. Today, boy, what a matchup. Two NFL franchises with so much history, so much tradition, getting set to do battle here. As it'll be the Pittsburgh Steelers taking on the Dallas Cowboys.
And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds, so really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line. Now it's Rodgers. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
No surprise at all. They're looking for the big man early in this one. The only surprise for them, he couldn't hang on to the pass.
Now a 2nd and 10. Working from the gun, Rodgers. Man open downfield, it's Metcalf. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. A first down there on a pickup of 25.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage, so timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a first down.
Now Rodgers. It's Wilson. And that's good for a gain of 6, and that'll make it 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the Cowboys' 28-yard line.
On play action, Rodgers. That's going to be caught. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. Pat Freiermuth, 28 yards. And the Steelers get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Extra point put through by Boswell. And that makes the score 7-0. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And he returns this to the 22. So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their own 22. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. Well, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
And just not enough on the throw there. Down around his feet and incomplete.
Tough series for the passing game. Things just aren't clicking. Hopefully they can come through on this play and get this series back on track with a completion for enough yardage for a first down.
Here's Prescott. He'll try and do this himself. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up. And the Cowboys going to bring on Brian Anger to punt on 4th down. And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it. On the return is Williams. Call that one an even 60 yards. 6-0. And the Steelers will go on offense here. 1st and 10. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. They'll be looking to duplicate that first drive, the one that got them that 7-0 lead.
Of course they would. I mean, look, they're on the road. So getting the 7-0 lead was huge for them, right? Imagine getting up 2 touchdowns on the road.
He's got a man complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Now Rodgers. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. He rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Malik Hooker. And the Cowboys are going to get this back to their own 34-yard line.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And they'll certainly be trying to do better than that first drive where they went 3 and out.
And sometimes the first drive is just simply to settle nerves. You know what it's like at the start of a game with the emotion, guys a little bit jumpy.
You do.
Oh, you understand the same. It's just like us calling one, right? Making sure we ease into the game, let it come to us.
Well, you went
and
3
now
and
they
out.
have that opportunity.
No, you didn't go 3 and out. I went 3 and out on that first drive. I'll try to do better here.
Yeah, here we go.
Prescott to throw it. Looking middle, and that's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
It's a gain of 16 yards. And the Cowboys first down. First and 10 at the 49.
Here's Prescott. He's got this to Pickens. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially.
Another nice play there. They've gotten down into the red zone in no time at all. That's what this offense can do when they get on a roll. And now they're set up with a 1st and 10.
Yeah, here we go.
Prescott. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
To the air again, Prescott. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down. Looking to throw, Prescott. He'll try and do this himself. Throw is caught by Schoonmaker. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Luke Schoonmaker, a 20-yard touchdown. And the Cowboys are an extra point away from evening this one up. Aubrey good with a PAT. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And able to get this out to the 25. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They had the interception last drive, led to the tying touchdown, so 7-7 to score as they begin 1st and 10. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk at a 45. Great way to start the drive. 20 big ones at a 1st down.
Certainly no settling into the drive there. They came right out on the first play and attacked the middle of the field for a big gainer and a 1st down.
The big play to start him out has him at the 45 already. Rodgers going to throw. Open here, Adam Thielen. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. Another big gainer, 2 in succession as this one goes for 32.
I think this defense was still trying to recover from that last play, so you wonder if they were ready for this one. You have to imagine their defensive coaches are yelling at them to get focused, because if they don't, more plays like that will result in giving up points.
These two teams all tied after 1. Steeler football here to begin quarter number 2, as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Now run straight ahead with Warren. And he stopped immediately there. Here's 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10. At the Cowboys' 24-yard line.
They fake the give. Now Rodgers. Looking for Austin. Intercepted.
Picked off by Malik Hooker. And the Cowboys are going to take over here on the INT at their own 5-yard line.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 5-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They got the ball now following a big play, keeping the other. And now Prescott is going to be taken down. He couldn't get away, and that's a safety. And the blitz was on there, able to get in the backfield from the linebacker spot and get him 2 points.
Brandon, we know a defensive coordinator right now who's looking for a raise. He had that dialed in perfectly, didn't he? The perfect blitz at the perfect time, 2 points for his team.
So they take the flag and the yardage that comes with it. To throw, it's Rodgers. Now he's going to step up and run. And he's got this down a yard or two shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there at 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
To throw is Rodgers. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
That incompletion certainly makes this upcoming 3rd down a little bit more crucial. They need to find the right play to convert here and maybe start to tamp down a little bit of the momentum the other side is starting to gain.
The 1st down line at the 34 here on 3rd down. From the gun, it's Rodgers. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing 4th down.
They'll go for him. It's Rodgers. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Mike Tomlin takes a shot here, but to no avail. And it'll be a turnover on downs. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. For this offense, Charles, remember the last time they were out here, marched it nearly the full length of the football field, and a lot of the attack went through the air, so now they're seeing if they can duplicate that performance.
Okay, if I show my age a little bit, partner, because I can hear my high school coach, John Ford. I can hear his voice in my head. Laddie, when you put the ball in the air, 3 things can happen, and 2 of them are bad. For the way the game's being played now, this is just part of what they do, so I don't think they should change anything at all. They've been dominant. Keep throwing it around.
It'll be a pickup of 15 as that'll lead to 3rd down.
It's a gain of 15 yards and leads to 3rd down.
2 minutes remaining in this 1st half of football. Here's 3rd and 6. Throwing, Prescott. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. That's a gain of nearly 40 yards on 3rd and medium to pick up the 1st. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down. Oh, a poor throw there, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Patrick Queen. And the Steelers are going to take over at their own 13-yard line.
And as we've seen, points have been precious so far, and they just threw some away on that snap. And look, let's face it, as we advance further into this game, that play will be on the minds of everyone who's watching it. They wonder if this is the turning point. Is this the spot where those points are given away and could cost them a ball game?
2nd down and a yard.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1 at the 22-yard line.
Throwing is Rodgers. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the 1st down. Throwing now is Rodgers. He's got his target. That's complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. So much for the run on 3rd and 1. Instead, it's a big chunk in the pass game. First down.
Of course, the catch was nice, but how about what happened after? Able to stay on his feet and gain all that additional yardage. So many of these slot guys, I think, have running back in their background.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Now the Steelers use the second of their 3 timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play.
First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Here's Rodgers to throw. Touchdown! Adam Thielen, 26 yards. And the Steelers will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Boswell good with the extra point. And that makes this a 9-point game. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
At their own 26-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. From the shotgun, it's Prescott. Going down the middle, and it's complete. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
So now then, the big play has them all the way inside the 30 now, first and 10. To throw is Prescott. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And they'll get this down to the 10. And with 1 second left, they get the timeout. And they'll have a chance to kick the field goal before intermission.
Yeah! Here we go! Line 8! Then we're going to 53.
Final play of the half. Prescott. And it's caught. Touchdown, Cowboys. Javonte Williams as time expires in the first half. And the Cowboys are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half.
Well, my education continues in this game, I've got to tell you, because there's not an analyst in the world that would have said pass up the field goal here, go for it, and expect for it to be successful, and it was. I mean, they're playing this one just like a video game.
Especially for the final play of the first half to have the guts to do that, but I guess, what do we say? The end will justify the means, right?
No doubt about it. For you and me, we live, we learn.
It's the Cowboys who get the football first, and they trail here as well as we resume action in the third quarter. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, you know, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game, and to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, They're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through. No.
7 yards there and a first down.
And the Cowboys first down.
Now Prescott. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
It's been clear in this matchup which side has been the more physical one. It's been this defense. And here's another example on that last play.
Third quarter of a 2-point game. A good one so far. Here's 2nd and 10. Prescott now. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down.
I think as he began this throw, you saw that the area was congested, but he has a lot of confidence in his arm, and he fits that one in there nicely. They pick up the catch, not much yardage afterwards.
Prescott from the gun on third. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have a Cowboys first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. And again, it's Prescott. And the Steeler pressure too much here. He's going down. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. Now before this 2nd down play, we'll get whistles and a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. Throwing on 2nd and long. Prescott. A hit as he throws there, incomplete. The pressure really ratcheting up. They get the sack on first down, then a near sack. They got to him there just as it was leaving his hand.
Yeah, they might need to change their pass protection scheme a little bit. Maybe bring another guy into the backfield to help protect the quarterback, because that was awfully close.
Hey, kill. 47. There we go, kill. 26.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. That is incomplete.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender, couldn't create space, couldn't uncover the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
On to punt now, Anger as he boots this one away. And he couldn't get it to check up. That kicks all the way into the end zone for a touchback. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. They'll start this drive out on the ground. Up past the 25 to the 26, a gain of 5.
Well, I think after that run, the defense get back in the huddle and looking at each other and maybe starting to question their confidence a bit. They gave up a significant run, 6 yards, and now you're saying to yourself, how do we stop them, and do I have enough confidence to make a play?
They'll find Metcalf. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. A gain of 10, good for a Steeler first down.
It's a gain of 10. First down.
Now Rodgers. Now wasting time going right back to DK Metcalf. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
That's another Steelers first down. A gain of 11 on the play. And the Steeler first down.
Rodgers now to throw. Austin brings in the quick throw. And he'll take this from 147-yard line to the other. A gain of 6. Again, they'll throw with Rodgers. That's DK Metcalf running the slant. He's got it. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 28. 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
Outside. Green 18. Back north. Green 18.
Now a play fake. Rodgers. Well, look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. And the Cowboys are right back in this football game.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. A golden opportunity for them now following the interception. They need to try to at least get 3. Obviously, a touchdown puts them in a much more secure position.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12.
At the 29-yard line.
Looking to throw. Prescott. He'll get that to Javonte Williams.
And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain.
And this offense on 3rd down today, they've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. A short one there taken in by Ferguson. And he won't get to the marker. He's a yard short. A pickup of 3 and leaves him with 4th and 1. Desperation time. Prescott on 4th. On a bad time late for a poor throw. It's intercepted. Picked off by Patrick Queen. And the return will be stopped at the 34-yard line. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Straight ahead, it's Gainwell. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down. Now it's Rodgers. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Warren. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. This is something you got to be wary of defensively. I mean, just because they're in the mode of trying to burn some clock doesn't mean they won't pass it. They got good yardage out of that one.
Yeah, and really, when you're looking at it, now they've got a fresh set of downs. Look for 2nd down. If they want to take another shot and try and loosen things up, that'd be the time to do it.
And he's got it. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. DK Metcalf. An 18-yard touchdown grab. And the Steelers are able to build on to their 4th quarter lead. They do tack on the extra point as well. And it might seal the deal as that makes it a 2-score game here with not a lot of time remaining. And he'll be out of bounds across the 25.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10. To throw, Prescott. Now he's going to step up and run. And this one is incomplete.
Give it big credit for his coverage right there, because when he saw the route break deep, he stayed in position to prevent a completion while avoiding any risk of a flag.
Now Dak. He's going to let it fly. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. It's Kyler Duggar who picks it. And they will finally stop him as he's down to the 40-yard line. Well, obviously, Charles, this stage of the game, down 2 scores, they had to put the football in the air. Unfortunately, it gets picked off.
And the criticism comes easily in situations like this, but you just laid it out. Look where they are on the scoreboard. Look at where the clock is in the game. He has to take a chance here and try and get the ball downfield to his receivers. Unfortunately, it was picked off.
2nd and 10. Rodgers to throw. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped.
It's a gain of 18. And the Steelers first down.
Flag comes in. This might be a free play. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. And the Cowboys will have solid field position here as they take over at the 45-yard line. Following the penalty, it's 1st and 5, and you got to think offensively, all kinds of options. Rodgers throwing here. That completes it again to Metcalf. And he is going to have a Steeler first down. All smiles on that sideline. That should be the one to do it. To throw is Rodgers. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Line of scrimmage, again the 4-yard line. Second and goal. Now Rodgers. And he is going to go down. Back at the 11-yard line. Getting home that time to Marvy and Overshown.
A loss of 7 yards.
A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal. Back to throw, Rodgers. Under pressure, and they got to him again. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. I guess not content to get another 3 here late. They'll try to add 6 more as they go on 4th and goal. They'll go for it. It's Rodgers. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. They can't hook up here on the 4th down pass attempt, and that will force a turnover on downs. This is 1st and 10.
Yeah, at 47.
Here's Dak. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Brandon Eccles. Well, we knew this was going to be a tall order anyway, down 2 scores with this little time remaining, but that interception puts an end to any hopes that they had.
All right, partner, work with me here because obviously scoring a touchdown, getting the onside kick, then going down, scoring again. Well, that's asking a lot, isn't it? And that's really not a great expectation to begin with. I think they'll look back on this game and see what got them in this spot in the first place and say to themselves, we really...
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Marquise Bell. And the Cowboys are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. This is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensively?
I wouldn't, because now is not going to erase what's happened during the game. So after it's over, you're going to go to the film, find out where the game was really lost. But this is not a situation now where you're going to make up for anything.
We'll see what they do here. Now the pressure comes, and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. So this one in the win column for the Pittsburgh Steelers. And it was their defense that really made the statement after the break. They pitched the second-half shutout.
Yeah, think about the team that just got vanquished. They did score in the second quarter. Do you think they thought at all that that would be their last points of the game?
No, but what a second half. The adjustment, whatever they did in the locker room, it certainly worked.
It certainly did, and you're exactly right. Whether it was an adjustment, whether it was just more focus on what they planned to do going in, whether they just played better, whatever it was, it all came together in the second half, and no points were allowed. That's a great way to close them out.